Primary 3, Environmental Studies, 3rd term, Chapter 19, Our Well-Being. Objectives. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to understand others, be fair with others, communicate cordially with others. Hello kids. To start the lesson, I'm going to show you some colorful pictures. Look at these pictures very carefully and tell me what makes you happy. When you get a healthy meal, does it make you happy? Or when you're around with your parents? Are you happy? Are you happy when your mother and father fights with each other? Or are you happy when you are playing with your friends? How do you feel when you're alone? Today you're going to learn how to be happy and how to make others happy. Our well-being. What is well-being? Well-being means to feel good, be happy, comfortable, and safe. Previously, we discussed what makes you feel good. At the same time, do you need the help of others to feel good? Yes, we need the help of others to feel good, like your parents, your sisters and your brothers, your neighbors, your friends, and your teachers. Do you need food for well-being? Yes, of course, you need food for well-being. Here are some people who work together to provide you food. We'll see who are they. Farmer, baker, butcher, vendor. They work in different ways to provide you food. We all want to be happy, isn't it? But we sometimes think of happiness as a thing that happens to us. Something we have no control over. It's easy to link the idea of happiness with the situation we are in. We might tell ourselves, if only things were different, then I'd be happy. But that's not really how happiness works. Research shows that just a small portion of happiness depends on a person's situation. So where does most of our happiness come from? Likewise, you are also part of other people's well-being or happiness. What do you mean by that? Your parents will not be happy if you are ill or unhappy. Your parents will be very happy if you perform well at school. Your brothers and sisters will be happy if you care for them. Now, can you understand that you are also part of other people's well-being? Okay, the next topic is understanding others. Different people see the world from different perspectives, children. In our society, there will always be misunderstandings between people, and those people's reactions will differ. Some chose to mope, some groan, and even get angry about the way that themselves or others are treated, while some decided to try and do something about it. Still, there are others who think themselves that maybe the best way to deal with the issues among people is to try and comprehend what they mean and just live by them. How can we understand others? Do you understand your friends? Okay, let us study what these children like to do. Maybe you have the same kind of friends. Some of your friends love to watch cartoons, just like Oliver. But Harry feels bored watching cartoons. Maybe you have some friends like that. Oliver loves to watch cartoons. You have some friends who loves to watch cartoons, isn't it? But Harry feels bored watching cartoons. Maybe some of your friends like that. What is this next picture? This boy thinks of the holidays after exam and so becomes cheerful. But the other one becomes worried during exams. You have friends like that who are happy about the exam and who are worried about the exams. Mia likes being alone at home. Sometimes your sisters or brothers like to be alone at home, isn't it? Lucas doesn't like to be alone. Maybe you are someone like this who doesn't want to be alone at home. Thomas gets excited when he hears the thunder. Aren't we? Are we excited when we hear the thunder? Ethan gets scared when he hears the thunder. Are you scared when you hear the thunder? When we look at something, all of us do not react the same way. Isn't it, children? Learn how to understand what others are thinking and feeling, and how to respond in a friendly, compassionate way. Now, children, the next topic is communicate cordially. Have you ever walked away from talking with someone that you've just met and thought to yourself, wow, this was one of the best conversations I've ever had? I've recently had one of those. I think this other person was the reason I felt so good about this talk. How did she do that? I started to think about a few of the things this person did that made me feel so comfortable and open to speak with her. So, what I've come up with are 5 of the most effective habits famous communicators have used for thousands of years. Let's dig in. The way you talk and behave with others is very important. Follow these tips while talking to someone. First one is, look at the person in the eyes and speak. When you talk to a person, look at the eyes and speak. Second thing, listen carefully to what they have to say. Never interrupt. Never interrupt your friend. Never interrupt the person who talks with you. Listen carefully. Be a good listener. thing is wait for your turn to speak. If it is in a classroom, always raise your hand and wait to be called. Don't interrupt your teacher. Your teacher will always gives you a chance to talk. The fourth most important thing is do not raise your voice while you are speaking. What is raising your voice? That means speak in a louder voice, often because you are angry. So, never raise your voice while you are speaking with your friends or with your family. The fifth tip is be polite. Never use words that can hurt or offend others. Always avoid negative words. Instead, use positive words in a negative form. Use little words to soften your statements. And avoid finger pointing statements with the word you. Now you know what are the tips while talking to someone. Now next time when you talk to someone, use some of these tips. Here are a few points to be kept in mind while interacting with others. Now, children, always keep in mind to be polite. Politeness can and will improve your relationships with others and help to build respect and rapport and boost yourself and confidence. It will improve your communication skills. Secondly, treat others with kindness and respect. Treating others with kindness and respect means honoring and valuing other people even if you do not agree with their views or actions. Respecting and be kind to yourself is also important because it lays the groundwork for respecting other people. Sometimes you disagree with someone, but you can still talk to them and treat them with respect and politeness. You might even find that by acting respectfully towards others encourages them to treat you with more politeness. The third point is accept your fault and correct your mistake. Always try to correct your mistakes. Fourth one is help others in any way that you can. How can you help others? You can smile and be friendly. You can volunteer at a charity or school. You can donate things you no longer need or use. And you can give help when it looks like someone needs it. And you can carry your mom's or elderly person's groceries to their vehicle. There are so many ways that you can help others. The fifth point is, or the last one is, share things with others. There are so many things you can share. Your food gets yummier when you share. You can share your pencils, erasers, sharpeners, anything. You can share your assignments and notes with your friends. You can share anything if you like. So now can you remember what are the points that you have to keep in mind? Be polite, treat others with kindness and respect, accept your fault and correct your mistake, help others in any way that you can, and share things with others. Our well-being and the well-being of the entire society comes from caring for others. Now children, I'm going to give you some questions to be answered. Try to answer these. First one is, what does well-being means? What does well-being means? Very good. Well-being means to feel good, be happy, comfortable and safe. Very good. Second question, what are the three magical words? What are the three magical words? Yes, The three magical words are please, thank you, and sorry. The last question is, what are the things to be kept in mind while interacting with others? What are the things to be kept in mind while interacting with others? Very good. We have to be polite. We have to treat others with kindness and respect. We have to accept our mistakes and correct it. We have to share things with others. Very good. Now, dear kids, now you know how to understand others and how to be fair with others and how to communicate cordially with others. Goodbye, my dear children. Stay home and be safe.